Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 3.6, Problem 21. This is Section 3.6, Problem 21. It says write each number as a decimal, round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So hundredth is two places after the decimal. So we have 33 over 70. Now, as I mentioned with all these, if you have a calculator, just enter 33 divided by 70 equals. The calculator will give you a lot of decimals, and for two places after the decimal, you can round it off, and you'll have the answer. Now, if you don't have a calculator, what you have to do is set up a division symbol. The numerator of your problem goes under the division symbol, and the denominator goes out in front. And I'm guessing that it's going to go out more than two places if we have to round it. So start your division. 70 divides into 33. 33 is not big enough. So we will write it as 33.0 and treat it as if it's 330. And when I do that, the decimal that I write has to come straight up into the answer. So 70 divided into 330. Those numbers are fairly big. So pretend you just can't see the last zero. And how many times would 7 go into 33? I know 7 times 5 is 35. That'd be a little bit too big, so I'm going to go with a 4. 4 is probably going to be as close as I can fit. So 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 7 is 28, so that's pretty good. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 3 minus 8, the 3 is not big enough, so I'll borrow. Make this 3 into a 2. This 3 next to it will become a 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. So 50, so that's good. Didn't go in evenly. So what I can do is add one more 0, pull that 0 straight down, and it becomes a 500. So how many times will 70 divide into 500? I don't know, those are big numbers. So again, just pretend you can't see the last 0. So just do 7 divided into 50. We're going 7 times. 7 times 7 is 49, which is pretty close. So I'll go with 7. So 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 7 is 49. 500 minus 490 is 10. So it didn't go in perfectly, but it says round to the nearest hundredth. Hundredth is two places after the decimals, right? We have tenths, hundredths. But the thing is, I don't know if the next digit out is big enough to make it up to a 0.48. So I have to go at least one more, then round it. So to go out one more place, I'll add one more 0 in the top, bring it straight down next to the 100, next to the 10, makes it a 100. Now 70 into 100, I can see that's going to go once. 1 times 70 is 70. 100 minus 70 is 30, so it fits good. Now I have that third place, so now I can decide if I make it a 0.48 or leave it as a 0.47. The 1 is not even close to big enough, so it's going to get rounded off to a 0.47 to go two places after the decimal, or in other words, the nearest hundredth. Because there's no number in front, if you like, you can write it as 0.47, or you can just leave it as 0.47.